Hello. Hi, everybody.
Hi. What is going? What's that? I know, dude. We're getting super close. I think you're something is catching your mic. Huh?
Yeah, it sounds like you're going through a webcam or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems to be happening periodically. It happened a few minutes ago too.
Yep.
But I guess we'll talk about the podcast. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Level Unlocked podcast episode. What is it? 96?
94. Yep.
94.
94, my dude.
94 weeks of shenanigans.
Wah, wah, wah.
How do I sound now?
Excitement.
Oh, that's a lot better.
Okay.
Yes, I think
yeah.
you got it fixed, my dude.
My mixer was disconnected from my computer,
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah,
so I decided to go through webcam.
I see that.
Hey, I'm getting
Auto.
I'm getting my technical difficulties out of here first to start the
That's
show.
so fun.
So I don't
I'm
have
working.
so I don't lose my fucking internet like last week.
Yeah, it
That
sucks.
was a problem.
That wasn't fun. I did not appreciate that.
I am actually currently working on similar issues. I acquired OBS Prime.
Oh, did you?
Streamlabs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I scooped it. I got a coupon. That's what I was waiting for.
Oh, nice.
I found it. Yes.
Good old coupon.
$100 for the year. Not bad.
That's not too bad. No, for a year. How much is it a month?
Otherwise, it's $20 a month.
Oh shit.
Yeah. That's why I was like,
It's a $140 discount.
Yes, can't do it for the $140 additional. Yeah, can't do it for the $20 a month, but I can do it for $100 a year. That's appealing.
Yeah.
So I thought I was all set up and ready to go, and I hit go because they have their own multi-streaming functionality.
Yeah.
Which
that's a big appeal of that service.
Yeah, that and I was using Mob Crush, but this is supposed to be cleaner. So we will find out. You can stream to your timeline. But I hit go live, and I'm not ready to go live. And I have to go grab something.
Okay. Well, I guess we got stuff on the docket today. Not a whole lot. Really not a lot at all. This is kind of almost a throwaway episode.
I got a few things to talk about, but it's like really three mundane things because nothing really happened.
Yeah. All right. So Mark, what did you do this week?
Oh, geez. Played a bunch more Call of Duty. That's still one of the main games that we've been playing as a group because everybody owns it. So it's one of those games that everybody owns, so we'll all play together.
Yeah.
I finished the campaign earlier this week. I don't really want to spoil it, but
good, bad, indifferent.
I would say indifferent to bad in my opinion.
So
boy.
So,
yikes.
I don't really want to spoil it. It was fun for the most part, but then whenever the story really picks up, it just, I don't know, kind of falls apart and doesn't really have the same kind of momentum.
Okay.
But we'll talk about that a bit later, I guess, as the game comes out a bit more and the holidays go by.
Okay.
And more people have played it. But yeah, we've been playing that. Good old Zombies is a good old fun time.
It's a hoot and a half.
Yeah. What have I been playing? I've been playing a bunch of Satisfactory. Getting back into that. That's on the Epic Game Store. It's like an automation sort of factory game. And yeah, there's so much grinding in it, but it's a lot of, learning and building and getting better as you get through it. And the tasks get progressively harder, but they also build off of each other. So you have to figure out a way to make your production efficient along the way.
Interesting.
It's like 3D Factorio, for the lack of a better term. The lack of a better game.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm spending a bunch of time into that. I need to get into No Man's Sky again and do the living ship update because I still need to do that before I finish the game. Literally on the last mission of the game, I just have refused to do it. Just because I don't want to leave this galaxy and go somewhere else and have to lose all the stuff that I'm in my current galaxy with. I don't
Yeah,
know. I need to do a bit more research.
that kind of sucks a little bit. Like once you leave a galaxy, it's like you're starting the game over again.
Well, you're not necessarily starting the game over. You just get different opportunities.
Okay.
And it's like once you get past the first initial galaxy, it's like, well, there's a handful of things that you miss out on that you can't really do again.
Okay.
So that's what I'm trying to do. And then at that point, it just depends on if there's enough late game content to really draw me into it.
Mm-hmm.
But as of now, there aren't any other story missions besides the one I'm on. So, No Man's Sky, I'll get there. Who knows? Um, and maybe one day I'll stream it. Who knows whenever that'll happen. You can see that on YouTube and Twitch and MarkDude701.
Nice plug.
You know, spit that right out there.
Seamless.
Yeah, probably play some No Man's Sky. Played some Planet Coaster at one point. I've been still ripping through that grind. I played an indie game called Freeways, which is another kind of logistics sort of game where you have in and output highways that it's, how do I put it? Yeah, you have a map that has input output highways on each sides of it, and you have to try and connect them the most efficient way without traffic getting jammed.
Interesting.
It was only $4 on Steam, and I thought traffic management and logistics puzzles were really cool. So it was right up my alley, and $4 was a good price for me. So if you're interested, it's called Freeways. It's on Steam. It isn't anything crazy to look at, but it's pretty fun, and there isn't really any stress to it. Played a round or two of Rocket League. It's been a few months since I played that.
A little rusty.
Yeah, that was. It wasn't too bad, but I did absolutely terrible. Like I played with aim right, and he did a lot better than I did. I did not do very well. I was there for moral support. That's all that really mattered.
Yeah. Hey man, that's all that matters. You got to have that one person that's moral support, and that's it.
Yeah, and that's pretty much all that I did for games. For a side project, I bought a really cheap server on Amazon a few weeks ago, and I've been trying to get that set up and working as my file server.
Uh-huh.
So right now I have like a really old, actually my old gaming rig set up as a Proxmox server, which is pretty much a hypervisor or an operating system that allows me to set up RAID hard drives or set up a big array of hard drives so I can have a bunch of data and store all of my computers there, or set up virtual machines. So that's what I have set up now, but it's old hardware and it's gaming hardware, so it doesn't really work for server usage.
Yeah.
So I went on Amazon, bought a cheap ass server, and then I have been trying to deal with that right now and learning about enterprise networking and server networking and all of that sort of stuff. And even server deployment is actually a huge thing that I didn't realize was a lot more difficult than I expected. So in a lot of cases, you can't just plug in a flash drive with an operating system and say boot to this. It's like, nah, dude, that's not official HP certified hardware that runs our software and shit. Like it's
nice. So
it's a lot more difficult than it needs to be. But it's a fun project. So that's what I've been doing in my free time. Rearrange my office. Yeah, just trying to spend time on me, you know.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I see the Wii steering wheel's back. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
It's good to see that again. I missed it.
Still working on camera position, but it's a work in progress. Who knows? I never really use it beyond this. Should start streaming more, but we'll get there.
Oh well. Yeah. One day.
What about one of y'all?
I mean, I guess I'll go because I didn't really do much this week. I played the new Legend of Zelda game, Hyrule Warriors: Age of Calamity.
Yeah,
I did a quick video on that. It's good. If it's Legend of Zelda cross Dynasty Warriors. If you like Dynasty Warriors, you'll like this game.
Yeah.
There were times when I was playing it, like at the beginning, I'm playing it and it's running pretty smoothly. And, you know, there's a lot of stuff on screen, and I go, this isn't a Dynasty Warriors game. Where's my frame rate drops? And then once a bunch of stuff started happening, a lot of particle effects, then it started tanking. I'm like, okay, yeah, that dropped from like 30 frames to like 10. Yeah, this is a Dynasty Warriors
That's
game now.
what we were waiting for.
That's exactly what I was waiting for. I think I made the joke literally right before the frame drop started happening, where I'm like, man, my PS4 Pro cannot run Dynasty Warriors at a smooth, consistent frame rate, but the Nintendo Switch can. And then, boom, it just dropped like 15 frames. I'm like, yikes, okay. Never mind, here we go. This is Dynasty Warriors if I've ever seen it. So yeah, it's pretty fun. Really haven't played. I played maybe about an hour and a half of it. So it seems like there's a lot to it. It seems like it's a hefty game.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I'll probably play it on my free time because it doesn't seem like a good stream game.
Really?
Yeah, I mean it's just mashing X. Mashing X, the video game.
That's how a lot of those games were, though.
Oh yeah, I love them. I love them to death.
They're fun.
There's a Dynasty Warriors game that comes out. You bet your sweet Bippy I'm going to pick it up. Other than that, I played more Yakuza 7. Okay. Still really like that game. It's great. I love it.
Good.
Then a little bit of Call of Duty. And then more Pokemon Emerald Randomizer. That is... I really liked the third gen of Pokemon. I really did. That's honestly my favorite one. My favorite generation. But man, playing it as in a randomizer, it adds so much to it. It's like playing a different game.
Hmm.
It's all the same stuff, but like stuff that I remember, it's like, nah, there isn't a Pikachu there. There's a Suicune in these grasses. And then also I had to grind. That was fun. I usually don't have to grind in Pokemon games. But my team, ooh, you have something that has a high defense, I'm fucked. I'm going down. My team cannot hit worth shit. There's like glass cannons where they have like low defense and high attack. Now, mine's the exact opposite. Mine's a stone wall. Or one Pokemon that's just like two Pokemon that are just atrocious in every sense of the word. So after this, I might go back and grind some more. But let me tell you, playing it on an emulator makes it super easy to just speed up 1000% and just level grind like crazy. I just turn my brain off, hit X a bunch of times, and bada bing, bada boom, we're good to go. I just gained like 5 levels in 2 minutes.
Learn some auto hotkeys and set up scripts and macros so you can just do it automatically.
And you are set, dude.
Like, all right, time to battle.
Time to really play this game. Click.
It's like, I guess I'm gonna go grind, doop, and just step away and go grab a drink. Like, oh yeah, I died. Never mind.
Yeah, that's probably what would happen. Shedinja's a fucker. Shedinja has an ability called, I think it's like Wonder Veil or something like that.
Okay.
Where physical moves just say nah. It just goes nah. A lot of moves, nah. You attack, nah.
Feel it?
Yeah, nah. It doesn't do anything.
Really?
I think it's called Wonder Veil. Let me take a look here.
That's a move?
Bulbapedia. No, it's an ability. Ninja. Shedinja. Wonder Guard. All right. Its ability introduced in Generation 3 is a signature ability of Shedinja. Wonder Guard makes a Pokemon with this ability immune to damaging moves that are not super effective. So, if it's not super effective, then nah, it ain't doing nothing. If it's not Ghost, Rock, Dark, Fire, or Flying, you're just not going to do any damage.
That's interesting. I wonder if that applies. To like the Pokemon Go world, because, There was a research quest thingy where, like, once a week you could get that character, and it was literally the only way to get him. So I never battled with him. I wonder if there is something to that. That's cool.
Yeah. The only problem with it, like Shedinja, so it can't like really get hit.
Yeah, I know it only has 10 HP.
1.
Oh,
It only has
Go,
1.
it only has 10.
Oh. Yeah, in the main game
That's
it's only
crazy.
1 HP. Yeah, so I mean, it can be a huge troll if you're going up against anything but a Ghost Rock, Dark Fire, Flying type Pokemon. Just a huge troll. But it doesn't do anything.
Does it have an attack?
I don't think so.
It just looks at you.
Pretty much.
Well, it looks like it looks like you know what it reminds me of? I feel like it's the shell to a cicada.
Yeah. Yeah, it even has a
Basically
halo above
what
it.
is. Yeah.
Yeah, let me see what.
So there's a new Generation 6 of Pokemon Go is coming out.
Yeah?
Let's hear about this.
No, I haven't.
What region is that?
6? Isn't that
Yeah.
isn't that black and white?
I will find out.
Okay, so it looks like Shedinja can learn some attack moves. Like Shadow Claw, that's pretty neat. Shadow Ball, that's cool. But still, it's like it doesn't do anything damage-wise, or not just damage-wise, but it just its attack's actually pretty good. 90 base attack. That's cool.
Huh.
It's slow, doesn't have defense, 1 HP.
What?
God,
There's a Pokemon. It's a steel fairy, and it literally looks like a set of keys. What is this?
Which one?
It's called Klefki.
Huh.
Huh. There's some crazy looking ones in here.
X and Y. That was Generation 6. I didn't play X or Y. Yeah, I mean, some people like X and Y.
It's the Kalos region?
Yeah.
Rock, water, Pinnacle.
Rock, water.
There's some really interesting looking ones here. A lot of really a lot of grays and no, I don't even know if that would be a pastel or whatever. Interesting color scheme to go with these guys.
Yeah. Yeah, and then also Alpha Ruby and Omega Sapphire were also part of Gen 6. But that's not part of the main game.
Well, that should be exciting for those that like that game a whole bunch.
Yeah, definitely. Other than that, I mean, I didn't. Yeah, that's it that I did. Jeff, what have you been up to?
Just a bunch of
Ugh.
IRL and online, and I've been pretty busy. It's been a busy week. I got the truck all sorted out for inspection and registration and all that other jazz. I'm just waiting for the title to show up.
There you
go. So that has taken a lot of my financial happiness away from me, as well as time working on that. But it's been nice. I've been hanging out with Aim Right. He's been giving me a hand with a lot of it. Pops gave me a hand as well. It was pretty cool.
Nice.
But in the way of gaming, man, just playing Call of Duty with you guys for the most part. Aside from that, a little bit of Pokemon. I haven't really been running around too much doing it. I've been a little too busy for that. I'm doing a little bit of the league stuff just because you can just do that wherever you're at. You know? But other than that, just a bunch of IRL stuff, just trying to get things sorted out. We got Thanksgiving in 2 days.
Yeah, we do.
You guys ready for it? and then Black Friday. James,
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Hey, I don't got to really do much that day, so I'm
Really?
just chilling. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that's
work
kinda
9 to
dope.
5, baby.
Nice. This is the first time in many, 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 many years I did not have to go up to the mall areas
Yeah.
for Black Friday.
Wow.
Yeah. I've had to work Black Friday someplace for the last 10,000 years, I feel like. Yep. So,
Yeah, you don't have to worry about that. Don't have to worry about that anymore.
right. But yeah, that's about it though, man. I really haven't been doing too much other than that. A little bit of go, working on the truck, trying to get the apartment situation all sorted out and the car situation, all that stuff legal and set up. That's really about it, my dude.
Yes.
I think something will come up. Something will come to me.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Let's see.
Just randomly throughout, the podcast, just be like, oh fuck, I forgot about this.
Yeah. Well, honestly, dude, I've been coming home and just being so tired from working on the truck and running around and stuff, man, that I get home and I sit down. What's up,
Yeah.
Zabe Wardo? I sit down at the computer and like 5 minutes later, I'm like sitting here conked out.
Yeah. Oh, I know how that
Dudes
is.
online, they're like, "Is he snoring again?"
It's back to
Somebody yell
back
at
when you
him.
were in Florida.
Yeah,
It's those days.
Falling asleep in my chair, man. Happened often.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, that's about it, dude. I'm gonna as soon as we move on, I'm gonna something
You're gonna
else
think of
is
something.
gonna pop into my head. Yeah, yeah. But anyways, folks, if you are hanging out with us, be sure to check out our Discord. Need to get a link to that. Let me grab a link to the
Yeah,
Discord
grab a link
here.
to it.
So during the show, as we talk about things, a lot of times I will throw content into there.
Into the good
Hold on, I have to get it.
chat. Oh boy.
Yeah, I got to get it through the web browser because, well, that's how we are communicating today.
Mm-hmm.
It's through our Discord. Oh, this isn't the right account.
Here,
Ah.
I can just hop in. No, I can't. Never mind.
Yeah,
JK.
I will.
JK.
I will. I just gotta sign out and sign back in.
Well, hey, while you're doing that,
Uh-huh.
I guess I'll thank our
Yes, because I have
our
to sneeze.
patrons. Oh, you guys sneeze. Oh no. Let the devil out.
Did you feel the power
it.
flow
Yeah,
through
I
the
think
universe?
I think I
all the
heard
way
it.
to you. Hold on, you might get it again.
Oh.
It usually comes in sets of 3, like every time.
All right, so we're on number
It
1.
might not though. Well, it might not though. We'll find out as you were.
Okay. Hey, let's thank our wonderful patrons. Jeffrey Ryan, thanks for being a member of the Lockpick Nation. At the wonderful, I forget what that tier is called. Shit. I forget what we named the tiers. Oh my god. And I can't figure out on...
Like
Page-
journeyman, apprentice, and
Yeah, sure.
master.
The different tiers of our
Of our Patreon.
our Patreon. Yeah, I think it's journeyman.
Okay. Hey, yeah.
Pretty sure. If
Fuck.
not, doesn't matter. You're awesome.
Yeah, you're awesome. So that's all that
Yeah.
matters.
Walker's been kind of running with that.
All right.
Yes.
So,
Certainly appreciate you hanging out and doing your thing and helping keep this thing rolling. Ryan, what's crack-a-lacka, my dude? How are you, man?
all right. I guess we should get on with the news.
There it is. That's what I was looking for.
The good old newsticles of the podcast.
News. I know that was the shortest. How was your week that we've ever done?
Yeah.
That's insane.
Half an hour,
Usually even on like podcasts where it's just, the 3 of us or something, or it's a small podcast, we usually go on for hours, it seems like, with our weeks, but yeah, we didn't do anything this week.
Sometimes the show is literally the week.
Yeah, hey, that's what we call evergreen content.
Is that what that is?
Yeah, I mean that's the stuff you can listen back on 3 years from now.
Okay. I like it.
News changes daily. What we did in a
Boom.
week doesn't.
There you guys go. This is the link to our Discord,
Discordy
where
cord.
as we talk, I will be throwing a few links up, I think, because that is all I'm good for.
And not on-screen personality or something, you know? No,
No.
you're just the link man.
My attention span doesn't give me the ability to look news up in an efficient manner to be able to present it to this beautiful audience in front of us.
Well, see there, that's why you're the on-screen one of the on-screen personalities. Color commentator, if you will, if we're talking sports.
Got to work in the morning, Ryan.
Oh, that's tough.
Joys. Well, you know, we all do what we can. We all play our own part.
Mm-hmm.
Except for Kitsune.
Except for Nate. He just doesn't show up.
Yeah. Anymore.
No. It's almost like he hates us or something.
He's like that DJ that you hear about but you never actually see.
He's a myth. He's like,
yeah.
He's like
He's the mythical
Bigfoot
DJ.
or the Yeti or the what's the rabbit with like the horn? And
Oh, yeah. The
Chupacabra.
That's one, but no, there's another name for the jackrabbit though.
Oh my
That was the
god.
name of the rabbit.
What is the name of it?
Chat, what is the name of the rabbit from folklore? Our come on, where's our
Cryptozoologist.
Cryptozoologist. This is where Nate would come in. Nate would know the answer to this.
He would fucking know, yeah.
This
Rabbit
is his shit.
with antlers. All right, what's it called? A jackalope.
Hold on. I was gonna say we should give the chat a second.
Yeah.
Somebody's gonna do it. But we're good. A jackalope.
Ooh, according to Wikipedia, it's a fearsome critter.
Is it?
Yeah. A jackalope is a mythical animal of North American folklore, parentheses, a fearsome critter.
It's terrifying.
Huh.
Imagine if you get a small creature all that power.
No one
that power?
creature should have all that power.
Full set of antlers.
Jesus. Thing is terrifying. Just add the word horror to the end of it on your Google search and then look at images.
Jackalope horror?
Yeah. And then that's more realistic.
I don't know how I feel about typing that in.
Found one. It said real.
Real. Ooh, real
There it
jackalope
is.
sighting.
This is the real one.
Real.
Copy. I'm
Ooh.
gonna save this. I'm gonna copy this image and I'm gonna post it in our Discord
Real
in the randomness section of our weekly news.
jackalope real. Legends of America.
It's fucking real.
The world's scariest rabbit lurks within the Smithsonian's collection. Oh,
Boom. That is a real thing. Did you hear they found they did figure out, I think we talked about this in the past, what the chupacabra was? It was like a squirrel of some kind.
really?
Yeah, it was a blood-sucking squirrel.
No. I don't like
Yeah.
that. I don't like blood-sucking squirrels.
That's why nobody suspected it. Because it's just this furry little friendly squirrel running around in the woods, being all squirrel-like. And then at night, it turns into this, like, six-legged man-eating beast. I'm joking.
No. Squirrels aren't supposed to suck blood.
Have a good night, Ryan. Be easy, my dude. Just off to work. Then 4 days off.
Oh, hey, there you go.
Nice. Get it, dude.
Alrighty, so the PlayStation 5 and Series X came out, what was it, last week? Yeah, last week?
Mm-hmm.
We got a little bit of numbers, sales numbers between them, in apparently only in Japan, but we can get at least a little bit of a figure of how it must have done in the rest of the world. So this is from Famitsu from reported by Kotaku. Between November 12th and November 15th, the PlayStation 5 sold 118,085 consoles in Japan. The biggest selling physical game was Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales at 18,640 copies, which was followed closely by Demon's Souls at 18,607 copies. The Series X and S sold 20,534 units between November 10th and 15th. Famitsu added the pre-orders for both consoles were sold out, and it was still hard to get either console at launch. In comparison, the PlayStation 4 sold 309,157 units in Japan during its first week on sale in 2014, while the Xbox One sold 23,562 units during its first 4 sales in the country. And then back in 2005, the Xbox 360 sold over 60,000 units in its first 2 days on sale. So, it's it's doing a little worse than the Xbox One. But that's to be expected. Microsoft has no foothold in Japan for the Xbox Series. But they also said that, I read an interview, I didn't have it in the notes here. Jim Ryan, the CEO of PlayStation, said in an interview with a Russian Russian news outlet, that's what it's called, that they are completely out of stock of PlayStations. Sony has sold them all to retailers or people. Everyone is gone.
Well, I suppose there are much worse problems you could have.
Yeah, like not selling a single one.
Truth.
Capcom had a pretty big leak over the past week. This is from Push Square. Let me preface this by saying all this data here was taken from a ransomware attack that compromised personal data. Fuck those people. Don't do that. But hey, let's take a look at some of the things that were leaked.
Since it happened, we might as well.
Might as well.
Take advantage of the situation a little bit.
Yeah, so it was a recent ransomware. This is from Push Square. Some of the things that they, other than employees' personal data and customers' personal data, games and when they're coming out were leaked.
Yeah, there's quite a few of them here.
Yeah. Next 4 years.
Street Fighter.
Yeah. So we got Resident Evil Outrage for the fourth quarter of 2021. Dragon's Dogma 2, which I would be excited for, the second quarter of 2022. Street Fighter 6, quarter 3 of 2022. New Mega Man, Rockman, or Mega Man here in the Americas. Quarter 3 of 2022. Resident Evil 4 Remake, quarter 4 of 2022. Onimusha New Work, quarter 4 of 2022. Monster Hunter 6, quarter 2 of 2023. Biohazard Apocalypse, quarter 3 of 2023, which would be Resident Evil. Super Street Fighter 6, which will probably have more characters and a balance change. Quarter 3 of 2023. Or quarter 4, sorry, of 2023. A new Final Fight game. Final Fight Remake, quarter 2 of 2024. Power Stone. Do you guys remember Power Stone? Jeff, you probably remember Power Stone. Okay, so it was think of Super Smash Bros.
Okay.
But 3D. And you just run around, beat people up. It was on the Dreamcast.
I would know if I see. What was it called?
Power Stone.
Power Stone.
Power Stone is really good. It's a damn shame that it hasn't been remade yet.
I actually don't think I ever played.
We need to play Power Stone someday.
Huh.
Then that's quarter 3 of 2024. Ultra Street Fighter 6, quarter 4 of 2024, and Resident Evil Hank, quarter 4 of 2024. So there's some bangers here. I mean, new Street Fighter, new Dragon's Dogma, Resident Evil's a yearly franchise now. Power Stone remake, Mega Man. They remember that Mega Man's a property they own. Same with
Right.
Onimusha. New Monster Hunter. Like everything
Onimusha's
here,
fun.
I'm
Wow.
excited for.
Pretty fucking dry, but I enjoy it.
Yeah, Onimusha's. I like Onimusha.
See, I knew I wasn't the only one.
Gears of War 5, Gears 5 is a video game. Mark, you've played it. You've beat it.
Yeah.
It was mediocre, right? I think that's what you said when you beat it.
Yeah.
Did you play the Horde mode at all?
Yeah, I played it a little bit. I'd say I probably played that more than the multiplayer.
Did you play as Dave Bautista or Terminator?
Probably.
Okay.
The Terminator's in it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're doing a lot of crossover events with a lot of things.
Yeah, like Sarah Connor's in it too.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Well, hey, I wish Walker was here for this one, but he's too busy. I don't know. Dying. Who knows?
Yeah, being sick.
Being sick.
Being sick.
But they have a new characters coming out in a crossover event. You get to play as WWE Tag Team Champions, The New Day, Kofi Kingston, Big E, and Xavier Woods.
Wow.
During Survivor Series, Sunday, they actually came out dressed in their armor in game, and Xavier Woods had his patented trombone with a chainsaw at the end of it, and it looked pretty cool. Not gonna lie. Yeah, so that's coming. I think it's out now. New characters for Gears 5. The wrestling team, The New Day. New Day Rocks. New Day Rocks. Yeah, the New Day pack. Oh, it includes Dave Bautista's Marcus Phoenix in the campaign mode. Okay, that's cool. Neat. Yeah, hey,
I
they're.
don't know if this is an appropriate picture.
What do you mean?
Not inappropriate, just
Oh, if it's
the right picture.
Well, here, throw it up on your
There's a
stream.
caption. I put it on the gaming section of our podcast. Or of the Discord.
Ah, okay. The good old New Day. Yes, it is. All right. Next, we have... There is a game that got released, remade actually, called 13. I don't know much about 13, although that I know that's a video game. And, boy, did the remake disappoint people. So, 13 recently just got remade, completely from the ground up. A lot of fans really didn't like it. Looking at the picture right here, it looks like Fortnite. But, apparently, in the UK, here's the headline from Nintendo Life. 13 Remake was received so poorly, the 2003 original actually sold better last week. Yikes.
Yeah, wowzers.
Yeah, so nobody's buying the 13 Remake. Let's see, it doesn't have a... Yeah, it doesn't have anything on there. But yeah, that's tough right there. That's tough for whoever made it. But it looks... The original style was all like cell shaded and looked interesting, and then this one just looks like Fortnite. Like, if you guys haven't seen it, look up 13 Remake. And you
I've seen a little bit on this.
Yeah, you just look at it and it goes, that's Fortnite. And then probably one of the bigger announcements from yesterday, probably the biggest announcement in my opinion, from this week, was Square Enix announced two things. Two things that made me and a lot of people really excited.
What's that?
There's a game that came out a while back on the Nintendo DS called The World Ends With You.
Okay.
Originally came out on the DS, then it came out for iOS, for like iPhones, then it came out on Android, then it came out on the Nintendo Switch. And it is... I didn't really play it too much, so... my buddy got it for me on the Switch, and I really couldn't get into the gameplay.
What's
But
it called?
The World Ends With You.
The world premiere.
World premiere.
With you. Yes.
Yeah, it's a cult favorite. A lot of people love it.
Okay, it does have an interesting look to it.
Yeah, a lot of people loved it. Came out in 2007. Well, hey, in 2021, we're getting an anime adaptation.
Really?
Yeah, a lot of the story, from what I hear, is really good. It's about these kids that get trapped in like this one game, quote unquote, and they have to survive for 7 days to win. If they don't survive the game, they die.
Sword Art Online, basically?
Kinda, but think of them trapped in between worlds. Like they're, so they can walk around and see people walking around, but no one can see them other than the other people in the game.
Huh. Well, it looks neat, and it definitely looks like this game. The World Ends With You is the game that is being turned into the anime.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay. Is there anybody making it specifically that we would recognize
It's Square Enix.
as far as animators go?
Oh, animators? I have no idea. I don't think they really have. I didn't read any kind of a thing on it, on who's making it.
Okay.
Let's see if it says anything
I'll
here.
see if I can find it. Yeah, I was gonna say, I'll see if I can scoop up an article to just throw down there real quick.
Yeah, if you want
Road
to...
Ends With You anime adaptation gets April release window. Oh, and there's a YouTube video. Here we go from IGN.
Yep, April 2021. It's coming out.
Pops. Drop this in our Discord, the level unlocked. The link is in the chat there. Paste. IGN. Article, the world ends. Boom.
Yeah, so there's that. And then they also announced a sequel called Neo, The World Ends With You.
Get out of here.
So here's something that's really interesting. Okay, so story time.
I'm still digesting what you just said.
Story time, boys. All right, there is a game that came out last year called Kingdom Hearts 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't care for it too much. Really didn't care for it.
I
But
know a lot of people that didn't.
yeah, it was a huge disappointment. But the thing that's interesting is in the secret ending of the game, Sora gets a letter and opens up a letter thinking that it's a Smash Bros. Ultimate invite, but it's not. Spoilers. But instead, he opens it up and it says on there, meet me at Shibuya Station. Now, rewind the clock back to 2007 when World Ends With You come out. The main character of that game gets a letter that says, meet me at Shibuya Station. The whole game takes place in Japan in Shibuya Station. So Sora is going to Shibuya Station, which maybe links, maybe was a tease that the new World Ends With You game was coming out. Or maybe this is going to somehow lead into Kingdom Hearts 4 that's never going to get made. We don't know. We don't know. We're never going to see another Kingdom Hearts game, by the way. Never,
I don't think so.
No, never going to see another mainline one. It took like 18 billion years for the third one to come out.
You're not wrong.
Why do you think that is? Why is it just you figure the appeal for it's pretty strong?
Yeah, no, the appeal's very strong, but yeah, no, it's not going to happen. They're too busy with not making Kingdom Hearts games. So the latest Kingdom Hearts game is a rhythm game.
Really?
That is story relevant.
That's story relevant. Now, is it, do you, what?
Yeah. No, the Kingdom Hearts is crazy. So it's an action RPG at its core. But then, hey, let's make a card battle game that's story relevant. Let's make cutscenes of the game story relevant. Let's make a rhythm game story relevant. Let's make a fucking Java-based mobile phone game for Verizon flip phones canon.
So you don't get the full storyline.
You cannot get this full storyline. Me and one of the guys at work were talking about this the other day and explaining to someone how Kingdom Hearts and the Nier franchise, if you want to get the full story, you're never going to get it. No, you're never going to get the full story. Never, ever. Oh, and also the manga. There's some mangas, too, that also adds new story bits to it. And it's all canon. Everything's canon.
It's kind of like the Metal Gear Solid storyline, too.
Yeah.
Like, if you ever want to play Metal Gear Solid, was it Peace Walker on the PSP?
Yep.
And get all the story, you gotta play that one.
Yep, Peace Walker 1 and 2.
Part 6 or whatever of the 9 or 12 part story or whatever.
Then there's Acid. Don't forget about Metal Gear Acid.
Fuck.
The card game on the PSP. The 2 card games on the PSP.
Oh my heavens.
The Nier series is terrible with this because it's a spin-off of like the third ending of the game Drakengard 2. So you have to play Drakengard 2, get the third ending, then you can play the original Nier. Now, there's 2 versions of Nier. There is the Japanese one, where you play as young Nier, and then there's the Xbox 360 one, where you play as old Nier.
Oh.
Young Nier's looking for his sister, old Nier's looking for his daughter. That's really the only difference. But then, you want more of the story? Get ready to read the book. I think it's called like Grimoire Noir, I think it's called, or something like that. It's a book. You got to read a book. And then, hey, you got to listen to this Japanese-only radio drama. Then, hey, you got to watch the orchestral concert for the music to get more story information. Hey, then you got to play Nier Automata. Then, hey, you got to play Nier Replicant version 2.1739648736489. Then you can get the full story.
So long it made me yawn.
Yeah, then you can get the full story.
That's shenanigans.
It's fucking stupid. I love it. The last thing that I have, the Game Awards is coming up, boys. 2 weeks. We got 2 weeks before the Game Awards drop. Let's take a look at the nominees, shall we? This is the bulk of my news. No, I don't want to subscribe to updates. All right, so let's take a look at the categories.
Thursday, December 10th, huh?
All right, we got loading screens. Best Esport teams. Damwon Gaming for League of Legends, Dallas Empire Call of Duty, G2 Esports of League of Legends, San Francisco Shock of Overwatch League, and Team Secret of Dota 2. Then we have Best Esport Host, Alex Goldenboy Mendez, Alex Machine Richardson. I don't think that's a name. EEFJE is the first name.
EEFJE?
Yeah, that's the first name. That's her first.
FG.
Yeah.
FG.
That's their tag name, so we're gonna go with that.
I have no idea.
James Dash Patterson and Joran Sheaver Vander Heijen.
This actually seems like good information to know.
Best esports game is Call of Duty Modern Warfare, Counter-Strike Go, Fortnite, League of Legends, Valorant, and why is it going to be Fortnite again? Best esports event was the Blast Premier Spring 2020 European Finals for CSGO, Call of Duty League Championship 2020 for Call of Duty, IEM Katowice 2020 for CSGO, League of Legends World Championship 2020 for, you guessed it, Overwatch League Grand Finals 2020 for Overwatch. Then we have Best Esports Coach. We have Danny Zonic Sorensen, Daihi Krusty Park, Fabian Grabs Lohman, Lee Zepha Jaimin, and Raymond Rambo Lusser. Cool. Then we have Best Esport Athlete Ian Crimsix Porter for Call of Duty, Hio Showmaker Su for League of Legends, Kim Canyon Gombu for League of Legends, Anthony Shotzi Cuevas Castro for Call of Duty, and Matthew Zywood Herbout for CSGO. Best Debut Game, Carrion for from Phobia Games Studios, Mortal Shell, Cold Chemistry, Raj, an Ancient Epic for Nottingham Games, Roki from Polygon Treehouse, and Phasmophobia from Kinetic Games. Then we have Content Creator of the Year. This is all bullshit. We all know who should be on there. My boy Scott the Woz. So, but we have Elena Pierce, Jayan Lopez, Nick Merckx, Tim the Tatman, and Valkyrie. Valkyrie. No fucking Scott the Woz. No one cares about him. Okay, cool. Best multiplayer: Animal Crossing New Horizon, Among Us, Call of Duty Warzone, Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout, and Valorant. Best sports/racing game: Dirt 5, F1 2020, FIFA 21, NBA 2K21, and Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2. Best sim/strategy game: Crusader Kings 3, Desperados 3, Gears Tactics, Microsoft Flight Simulator, and XCOM Chimera Squad. I feel like Microsoft Flight Simulator is kind of the weird one in this group.
What is that?
Well,
it's like a utility.
Yeah. I mean, you got Crusader Kings 3, which is like a 3X game, like Civilization. Then you have Desperados 2, which I don't know what that game is. Gears Tactics, which is just XCOM but in Gears of War, and then literally XCOM.
So
and then you have
turn-based strategy games.
Yeah, and then you have Microsoft Flight Simulator.
I don't think Desperado is. It might be, but
yeah, I don't know. Oh, I can't.
The rest of them seem to be.
Yeah. Best family game. We have Animal Crossing New Horizons, Crash Bandicoot 4, It's About Time, Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout, Mario Kart Live Home Circuit, Minecraft Dungeons, and Paper Mario: The Origami King. We have 3 Nintendo games on this list.
Which is doing it big, man.
This is weird. So we got a diverse group. We have. Well, no, yeah, we have three Nintendo games, 2 cross-platform games, and a Microsoft game. Diverse group. Come on, Mark. There you go. Best fighting game: Grand Blue Fantasy Versus, Mortal Kombat 11 Ultimate, Street Fighter V Championship Edition, One Punch Man: A Hero Nobody Knows, and Under Night In Birth EXE Late CL-R or Uniclear. Best role-playing game: Final Fantasy VII Remake, Genshin Impact, Persona 5 Royal, Wasteland 3, Yakuza Like a Dragon. Well, Yakuza Like a Dragon definitely isn't going to make it in there. That's just there for the fun. It's going to be Persona 5 or Final Fantasy VII. It's going to be Final Fantasy VII. Like, who am I kidding? Best action-adventure game: Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Ghost of Tsushima, Spider-Man Miles Morales, Ori and the Will of the Wisp, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, and The Last of Us Part 2. That's one that it's like, whew, that is some good games in that list.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Ori?
Yeah. It's an action-adventure.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's classified as that, like a 2D action-adventure.
Huh. I hear that Ghost of Tsushima is fun.
Tsushima? Yeah, it's really good. That's honestly my game of the year, personally.
Okay.
It's just a damn shame I haven't been playing it. Best action game: Doom Eternal, Hades, Half-Life Alyx, Neo 2, and Streets of Rage 4. Definitely no Streets of Rage 4 ain't winning that.
Half-Life Alyx.
That game looked really cool. It looked really
Either
cool.
that or Hades, but I haven't played Hades yet.
That I hear is good too. Mark, did you end up watching the speed run for Half-Life Alyx from GDQ?
No, I haven't. I haven't watched any speedruns. So I wanted to finish it first.
Yeah, oh, it is nuts. It's dumb.
I don't doubt it.
Let me crouch to get underneath the world at certain points. Oh, that's always fun. Then we have innovation in accessibility. Description of this is recognizing software and or hardware that is pushing the medium forward by adding features, technology, and content to help games be played and enjoyed by an even wider audience. We have Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Grounded, Hyperroot, Last of Us Part 2, and Watch Dogs Legions.
I don't understand how any of those is doing that.
I think it's just I don't know about Hyperroot, but I can say 100% for all the other ones, they have a ton of options in their accessibility options, like a ton.
Okay.
And I mean, Grounded,
I did not know that.
Their arachnophobia mode sucks though. They're more terrifying turned on than they are normally.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of people say that about the spiders in that game.
Fuck that. Best VR/AR game: Dreams, Half-Life Alyx, Marvel's Iron Man VR, Star Wars Squadrons, and The Walking Dead: Saints and Sinners. I would say Half-Life Alyx probably. I would just assume that's probably gonna.
I didn't. I haven't played Star Wars Squadrons, but I know that's apparently really great, or like even better in VR than it is on regular consoles. So I know that'll be nice. And then Walking Dead, I know Steve plays that constantly, so I'm gonna have to pick that up at one point and try it out.
Mm-hmm. Best community support. So recognizing a game for outstanding community support, transparency, and responsiveness, inclusive of social media activities and game updates / patches. We have
This would be a good one.
Apex Legends, Destiny 2, Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout, Fortnite, No Man's Sky, and Valorant. I think last year Apex Legends won. Although it would be cool to see Fall Guys win.
I don't know. I don't know if a lot of those. I don't know. Yeah, I guess Fall Guys and Devolver did listen to a community, but I don't really feel like they had a huge community set up for it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean,
or support.
They did have the community vote on the name for the Big Yeetus, so that's cool.
So. Yeah, never mind.
Best mobile game: Among Us, Call of Duty Mobile, Genshin Impact, Legends of Runeterra, and Pokemon Cafe Mix.
These are not in the same order for me.
No? Well, I'm on the actual Game Awards website.
Yeah, me too.
Are you?
Yeah.
Huh, that's weird. Then we have Best Indie Game: Carrion, Carrion from Phobia Games, Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout from Mediatonic, Hades from Supergiant, Spelunky 2 from Mossmouth, and Spiritfarer from Thunder Lotus Games. Best Ongoing Game: we have Apex Legends, Destiny 2, Call of Duty Warzone, Fortnite, and No Man's Sky. I mean, I feel like with how much in especially the past year they've changed with No Man's Sky, I mean, that it's a different game now. Within the past few years that it's been out. But it's probably going to be Fortnite.
Think?
Probably.
Yeah, ongoing game.
Games for impact. We have for thought-provoking games with a social or pro-social meaning or message. We have If Found from Dreamfeel, Kentucky Route Zero TV Edition from Cardboard Computer, Spiritfarer from Thunder Lotus Games, Tell Me Why from Don't Nod Entertainment, and Through the Darkest of Times by Pain Bucket Games.
I want to play Spiritfarer.
Spiritfarer is really good.
Game looks pretty.
It's on a Game Pass.
Hmm.
I played maybe about 3 hours of it, and it's really good.
Well,
Best performance, we have Ashley Johnson as Ellie from The Last of Us Part 2, Laura Bailey as Abby from The Last of Us Part 2, Daisuke Sujin as Jin Sakai from Ghost of Tsushima, Logan Cunningham as Hades from Hades, and Najee Jeter as Miles Morales from Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales. So we have 4 PlayStation exclusives on here. 2 of which are the same damn game.
yo.
Best audio design, we have Doom Eternal, Half-Life Alyx, Ghost of Tsushima, Resident Evil 3, and The Last of Us Part 2. Best score and music, Doom Eternal, composed by Mick Gordon. Final Fantasy VII Remake, composed by Nobu Uematsu, Mashi Hamazu, and Mitsudo Suzuki. Hades, composed by Darren Kors. Ori and the Will of the Wisp by Gareth Croker. And The Last of Us Part 2 by Gustavo Santorella. And additional music by Mac Quayle. Best art direction.
Is pretty good.
Yeah. Best art direction. We have Final Fantasy VII Remake, Ghost of Tsushima, Hades. You see a theme here? Do you see a little bit of a theme going on? Ori, Will of the Wisp, and The Last of Us Part 2. Best narrative, 13 Sentinels, Aegis Rim, written by George Kamitani. Final Fantasy VII Remake, Ghost of Tsushima, Hades, Last of Us Part 2. Best game direction, guess what? Final Fantasy VII Remake. Guess what? Ghost of Tsushima. Guess what? Hades. Half-Life Alyx. Guess what? The Last of Us Part 2. Game of the Year. Finally, we got Game of the Year. And I can tell you, I think I know what's going to win. We got Doom Eternal. We got, guess what? Final Fantasy VII Remake. We got, guess what? Ghost of Tsushima. We got, guess what? Hades. We got Animal Crossing New Horizons, and we got, guess what? Last of Us Part 2. I would put money on that Final Fantasy VII Remake wins it.
Animal Crossing.
Yeah, but it's Final Fantasy VII. That's the only reason. That's the only reason I'm putting money on it. It's Final Fantasy.
I don't know.
I don't know, man. Animal Crossing
I
is
feel
too
if you
much
don't
more
own a
money.
PlayStation, yeah. But like if you don't own a Switch either, then you're not gonna vote for Animal Crossing either.
Yeah. But here's the
It's
thing,
a weird
though.
situation.
Yeah, here's the thing, though. Like, you have the 2 things that a lot of people have. A Nintendo Switch and a PlayStation 4. So, the Final Fantasy VII Remake is a system seller. Same with Animal Crossing New Horizon. It is a system seller. And it came out at the absolute perfect time. But I feel like people are going to vote for 7 Remake. I have a strong feeling.
Walker's asking if we talked about the Golden Joystick Awards.
Didn't we talk about that last week?
Yeah, I thought we did.
Yeah, because I remember we mentioned that Death Stranding was nominated for it.
Yeah, and we were like, that's weird.
We were like, why is that? I'm like, well, it was the PC version, I guess.
Yeah. But that's it that I have for news.
That's my game of the year, is Death
Oh,
Stranding.
Death Stranding is so good. Nothing like walking around the United States of America.
With a lot of weight on your back.
Yeah.
Feeling like you're doing something.
Uniting the nation. How Hideo Kojima predicted 2020 back in 2019? What does he know that we don't?
Walker is saying that everything was just announced.
Well, let's
So I
take a
think
look.
last week there was
Hey,
nominations.
All right, here we go. every winner at the Golden Joystick Awards 2020. All right, best storytelling, The Last of Us 2. Best multiplayer game, Fall Guys. Best visual design, The Last of Us 2. Best game expansion, No Man's Sky Origin. Wow. Best mobile. Yeah, mobile game of the year, Lego Builder's Journey. Okay. Best audio, The Last of Us 2. Best indie game, Hades. Still playing, Minecraft. Studio of the year, Naughty Dog. Esports game of the year, Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Best new streamer / broadcaster, I Am Brandon. Best family game, Fall Guys. Best gaming community, Minecraft. Best performer, Sandra Saad, Camilla Kong. Breakout Award, Inner Sloth for Among Us. Outstanding contribution, The Gaming Industry. Nice. Nice. Good fucking award. PC Game of the Year, Death Stranding. Best gaming hardware, NVIDIA GeForce GTX 3080. Good luck getting one of those. PlayStation Game of the Year, The Last of Us 2. Xbox Game of the Year, Ori and the Will of the Wisp. Nintendo Game of the Year, Animal Crossing New Horizon. Most Wanted Game, God of War Ragnarok. Critics' Choice, Hades. And Ultimate Game of the Year, The Last of Us 2. I wonder how many people were pissed off about that. Bet you a lot.
I'm a little bit.
Yeah.
So I haven't played it, but I'm definitely familiar with the story and that sort of thing. I'm like, wonder if there's going to be a third one.
I will say this time and time again. The Last of Us 2 is the best game I never want to go back to.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed the time that I played with it, but I have absolutely no intention of really going back to it.
Yeah, there are some things that...
Oh, well. All right, well, there you go. That's my news, at least. And a little extra. Mark, what do you got?
Oh, geez. Give me 1 second so I can refresh my pages. Oh, okay. So a Call of Duty streamer earlier this week was trying to do a world record run by pretty much finishing all of the rounds in zombies earlier this week. And after playing for about 6 hours in their current round of zombies, they got to round 208. And bam, out of nowhere, server error, game crashes.
Oh, no.
And disconnected from Battle.net, whatever.
Oh, no.
That's the end of that.
Oh, my God.
They did this in the middle of a stream. That, like, on stream, you could see see their reaction. The streamer's name is NoahJ456. Makes a lot of content on the new Call of Duty game.
I feel so bad for him.
Fucking 6 hours, round 208, was trying to get to the top round of 256, which nobody has actually gotten to yet, supposedly. And
what was this dude's name?
NoahJ456.
Oh my God.
So, yeah, I would be pretty pissed off.
Oh my God, I would rage so hard. I would either rage so hard or just be speechless.
Walker says that the Nuketown map is completely playable now.
That's cool.
We did play Nuketown, me, Aim, and Nate played it a little bit earlier today. The Nuketown map. It's exactly the same as I remember it, I would say.
So it's Nuketown.
Yeah, I mean, it's good, but it's not good, but it's good, but it's not. Like, it's...
Well, hey, we finally have a map for custom games.
Yeah,
it's definitely one of the smaller ones.
I just posted into our Discord the what I believe was probably the link to the video of the guy attempting to break that record.
Yeah, I put the news in the news section on our Discord, or where I usually post the news.
News.
There's a PC Gamer article about it.
Oh my God.
Next thing that I have up.
I can't even imagine how I would feel if that was to happen to me.
Probably a little upset about it, a little frustrated.
Doing it solo.
6 hours of your life gone in that.
Poofed. Poofed. Poofed away.
$60 for that shit.
I paid $60 for that shit. Yep.
Next thing up that I have, you have something to say?
Just holy moly.
Yeah.
Holy moly,
Next thing
indeed.
up that I got, looks like one of Amazon's developers is working on an app to analyze your cat's meow to understand the meaning of what your cat could be saying to you. Currently, there's only 13 phrases in the app's vocabulary, such as "feed me," "I'm angry," "leave me alone," and each cat's meow is uniquely tailored to its own cat and its owner. And some cats are more vocal than others. So instead of using a generic database for cat sounds, you set up a profile for your individual cat, and then you use artificial intelligence and machine learning software to better interpret the individual cat's voice to figure out a meaning from that. It's fucking ridiculous.
That is crazy.
See if I can get a name of it. It doesn't. It's called Meow Talk.
Meow Talk.
Yep, it's made by one of Amazon Alexa's developers.
Huh.
It's figuring out how to do speech interpretation with cats, and it's pretty dope.
We'll finally be able to understand our damn cats.
That is crazy. Somebody needs to tell Piff about this. He
And
was
then
shit.
the last thing I got up for this week, as far as news goes, is it looks like it's some Amazon UK customers have been freaking out on Twitter and Reddit about how a significant number of PS5 orders have been delivered as different items.
I heard about this.
So you know, you're super happy you pre-ordered a PS5, you finally get to see that it's in the mail.
It's coming. It's showing up tomorrow.
Yeah, and then
We're
you
gonna have a
open up,
party.
you get your package, you open it up, and it's a Nerf gun and a foot massager.
Or it's a
I
blender.
would not be super happy about that. Pretty sure that put me off.
So you're probably thinking it's like, oh, this only probably happens to a handful of people. Like this doesn't
Right.
happen. This isn't happening
One in a million.
to very often. Fun part about it, one of the writers for Digital Foundry, Will Judd, actually had the same exact thing happen to him. His PS5 was actually incorrectly delivered to his neighbor's house, and his neighbor was a nice person and just said, "Here, sure, here's your package. It was delivered over here. I signed for it for you." And then he got it, and apparently it was just full of shit. His neighbor didn't do anything with it, but since his neighbor signed for the package, he couldn't verify it and be like, "Yeah, that's definitely not a PlayStation 5."
Oh no!
So it's apparently happening all around the United Kingdom.
That's a
There's
big
no
no-no.
PlayStation 5s around.
That's balls, bro.
That
Damn.
sucks.
Weird situation. Some people are believing that it's like the delivery drivers and that sort of things, or some people believe it's Amazon. It's definitely difficult to say. Tom'sGuide.com did a pretty solid write-up on it. So yeah, it's
That's a rough
one thing to keep in mind whenever pre-ordering stuff online.
Just ordering stuff online in general. Holy
Yeah,
potato
that
chips.
too.
Yeah.
That's all that I got for news this week.
That's why you need to pre-order from GameStop.com so you can get you give us $500 and we'll give you a shirt. GameStop, power to the players.
Power to the players. Isn't that what they say?
Yeah, I think that's still their catchphrase.
Okay.
Maybe. Who knows?
Something like that.
Something like that. I went to GameStop the other day to pick up Miles Morales. And man, yikes. That store's in Yep. GameStop.
rough.
A little rough. Yeah. People are nice, but man, is it
A lot different than you remember.
Oh yeah. A lot different from when I was younger. They didn't have, it was just video games. Then the occasional collector's edition.
Mm-hmm.
Not like here are some video games. But hey, have you seen our T-shirts that we sell?
Right? It's like when you go to FYE in the mall.
They have that wall of Funko Pops.
Hopefully. I like it. It's more of a swag shop now than a media shop. Well, it's good to, I mean, they have to evolve somehow. Everything's online now.
Yeah, but they're not even they're evolving, but it's not helping. They're still in the shitter. But oh well.
Maybe good profit margins on swag.
Yeah, but you need people to come in first.
I know.
That's where they're having trouble.
Tough.
Getting people in the door.
I think they're really trying to promote their website more than anything else.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They're apparently going to have, each GameStop is going to have 2 PlayStation 5s and Xboxes in stock on Black Friday. In store only.
Just 2?
Just 2 of each.
That's ridiculous.
Nonsense.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I'm just trying to think of how many locations they have.
Well, there's 3 locations here in Erie.
Yeah, I mean...
Why is it so difficult for people to... It's like, come on, there's people that want to give you money to make hardware, make Switches, make PlayStations, make Xboxes, make all these things.
I think the hardest part with manufacturing is the technology that's used for the new consoles, and new video cards that came out too.
Well, and you also got to think too about, because of Dave, that also hampered production.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I want to know how, if I could go back in time, and assassinate that bat.
Assassinate the bat.
Assassinate the bat.
I was watching these people, they were vegans talking. And they're like, see what you fucking meat eaters have done? Look at them, they're eating a bat. Now what? Now we got corona. I was like, all right, touche.
Yeah, but if I could assassinate that bat before anything happened, I would love to see how many consoles they could have made. Like, would we have a shortage
at all?
At all, yeah.
Walker says that they partnered with GameStop partnered with Microsoft, so they won't be going out.
Yeah, but that's just partnering for infrastructure. It's not like a monetary partnership. It's not like It's not like Microsoft's like, here's some money, GameStop.
Okay.
It's more of like, hey, we'll give you a discount on our services, and we'll give you a little kickback too. Cool.
Thanks, I think.
Stop the bleeding. It's like it's trying to put a Band-Aid on a gunshot wound. Jeff, you have anything for news?
Not really. Yeah,
No?
nothing really.
Okay. Let's get on to releases, shall we?
Copy.
All right, so this is up until November 30th. Wow, it's almost December, my guys. It's almost December.
Where does the time even go?
Thank God. 2020's almost done. That's all I can say. Yesterday we had World of Warcraft Shadowlands, the new expansion for Worst Final Fantasy XIV coming out. And then today on the 24th, we have Monster Truck Championships coming out for the Nintendo Switch. More Dark coming out for the PS4. Professor Rubik's Brain Fitness coming out for PC, PS4, Switch, and Xbox One. It's like
that game is coming out for everything.
It's a bootleg Brain Age.
Yes.
BFF or Die is coming out for PS4 on the 24th, which is today. Mid Tower Tycoon comes out on the Xbox One today. Watchdog Legion's PS5 version comes out on the PS5 and Series X today. Football Manager 2021 comes out today. And then on the 25th, which is tomorrow, Out of Space comes out for the Xbox One and PS4. Towaga Among Shadows comes out for the Xbox One. Vigor comes out for the PS4. My Aunt is a Witch comes out for the Xbox One on the 25th. Strike Force 2 Terrorist Hunt comes out for the Switch and Xbox One. That's a weird grouping of systems. More Dark comes out on the Xbox One on the 25th. Get Over Here comes out for the Xbox One on the 25th. BFF or Die comes out for the Xbox One on the 25th. Star Renegades comes out for the PS4 on the 25th. On the 26th, we got some Japanese bullshit. We got Warframe coming out on the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X on the 26th. Love Kami Divinity Stage comes out for the Nintendo Switch on the 26th. Nekopara Volume 4 comes out for the PC on the 26th. Picross S5 comes out for the Switch on the 26th. And Root Double Before Crime After... What? That's... you just threw words together, man. Root Double Before Crime After Days. They literally just threw words together. And that's the title. That comes out for the Nintendo Switch on the 26th. Then on the 27th, we have Landflix Odyssey coming out for the Xbox One and PS4. BFF or Die coming out for the Nintendo Switch. More Dark coming out for the Nintendo Switch. And Tesla Force coming out for the Xbox One. Back to you guys.
Well, thanks, everybody. Well, we got some good old games coming out soon.
Yeah, we got some real good games coming out soon. Real the best games. All right, so where can they find you guys? That sounds like a podcast.
Yeah,
Jeez.
I think that was. Let me see what the time is we got on this.
This is like the short. This is like as
An
short
hour
of a.
and 12 minutes.
This is
real.
This is
It's a business
as.
call.
Yeah, this is a business call. This is as short as when me and Nate did it
Oh,
the
my
one
word.
time. Well, hey, yeah, no, I mean a short podcast, but hey, that's fine.
Huh?
Where
It
can
works.
Where can they find you guys? Mark,
Go ahead,
what about
Mark.
you with you? What you doing this
Oh,
week?
sure.
Where can they find you?
You can find me watching, you can watch me make mediocre content on YouTube and Twitch at MarkDude701.
Well, hey, maybe you'll be watching some mediocre content.
Yeah, I'm always watching mediocre content. That's the thing. But yeah, who knows if I'm gonna end up streaming anytime soon. I've still been working on transitions and making it look nice. It's just I want to have time to dedicate and do it and like do it right and not half-ass it versus, just doing it because I feel I have to.
You also got that
Okay.
thing called school that you're doing too. That
Yeah,
also-
And work.
that's
And
that's
work.
the big thing.
Like,
I'm just busy. I'm trying to stream as much as I can, but I'm getting there whenever I can. But yeah, if you're interested in watching any of my content, you could see it on YouTube and Twitch at MarkDude701. How about you, Jeff?
yeah, I am going to be trying to stream more content in the coming weeks. I'm getting there, one baby step at a time. I have been diligently pushing this fucking boulder up the side of the mountain, one step at a time, but but feel free to check that progress out on. I throw little bubbles of updates out on various platforms. Splash Screen Gaming on Twitch and on YouTube, Team Splash Screen on the Facebook and the Instagram, and Splash Screen G on the Twitters. And then there is the Discord, which I've been updating and trying to tinker with to make that a little more user friendly. So it should be fun. I've actually I've been trying to take the one Discord and blend the other ones into it. So there's like a section for the Level and Luck podcast, or at least links that take you out to it, as well as a couple other places. Actually, one of the most the furthest evolved Discords I have is actually I have a Pokemon Discord that I haven't really told too many people about, but it's actually a pretty flourishing community of people over there. I call it the Pokemon Go-Getters.
That's a good name. That's a really good name.
Yeah, it's dope. It started out as a group of just some friends of mine that live out of town, so that we could raid with the remote raid passes. And now there's quite a few people in there, and it slowly keeps growing. So that's kind of cool. Yep. Eventually, I want to learn how to put like the various bots in there and things of that nature to make it more efficient. But one damn step at a time. But that's about it. I guess so check back at those places every once in a while, and you might see little things of updates and such. I'm working on it.
Nice.
Oh, I got OBS Streamlabs, the Prime version. So next week I will let you guys know how I feel about that.
Yeah, definitely.
This was my first day using it, so and it seems pretty neat. I like the unified chat already. That's super handy. It's kind of cool that I don't have to. I can, but I don't have to have all 3 streams open at once. I can literally just watch the Streamlabs stream, and then all the chats are right there. Pretty damn cool. But all right, well, that's enough of me talking.
Okay.
And Sir James, what's good with you, buddy?
Well, hey, you can find me playing Pokemon Emerald at twitch.tv/Jimmy Noodles Gaming. Jimmy Noodles GG. Damn it. I might also play other things. Who knows? We'll see. My Streamlabs is being a butt. It's not picking up my capture card, and it's making me sad. And I don't know how to fix it, but I'll figure it out. So who knows when I'll be playing that? Hey guys, when are we doing a randomizer catch 'em all run? When are we gonna do a race to catch all the Pokemon in a Pokemon game? When are we gonna set aside like 4 hours to do that?
Need more information on what is involved with that. I don't even really. I mean, you've mentioned what it is. We've talked about it a little bit, but I need
okay.
more knowledge.
All right. So a randomizer catch 'em all challenge or race is where we all race on a specific seed of a Pokemon game, and we try to catch all the Pokemon.
Aren't all the seeds the same?
No. No, it's all randomly generated, but we select a specific seed, and then we race to see who can catch all the Pokemon first.
You guys realize how much driving around town I do? My ability to catch Pokemon is staggering.
Yeah, but this isn't driving around town.
Mountains and through. I've crawled through swamps.
But do you think that your
my tenacity is rivaled by very few?
Do you think that your Pokemon Go catching skills will translate well into the regular Pokemon games?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Absolutely, 100%.
Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna be streaming
my ability to whip my car onto 2 wheels to go down a tiny little alleyway, to then stomp on the brakes just enough to get my fucking front wheel, so now I'm on 1 wheel and I do a little turn. Goosh.
You do the coolest like J turn ever.
Ever. There's other J turns that are pretty neat, but they're all like number 2 or somewhere lower on that list of cool J turns that can be done.
That's some bullshit. That's some like Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift shit.
Real life.
Yeah, but in real life.
I'm done.
Yeah, I might play some other things. Who knows? We'll see. I'm thinking about picking up a game to play called Cooking Simulator. Think about maybe playing that. That looks like a rip-roaring good time, and they have a pizza update. So, let's just get on with the stereotyping. The Italian man cooking pizza. Let's go. So I've been thinking about that. I've been just waiting to bite the bullet to purchase it. I know it's like $11 or something like that for the base game, and then I think $15 for that expansion. But
jeez,
who knows? We'll see. Maybe I'll pick it up either this week or next week. Maybe it'll go on sale. But yeah,
the game pisses me off.
Yeah, that's why I want to play it. I want to get pissed off.
Makes everybody mad. That's how you know it's a good game.
Exactly.
Everybody's mad.
It's like Overcooked.
So we don't play Pummel Party anymore.
Well, the reason I
Only
don't play
one person is not mad.
no,
It just takes a while.
It's
the
just
reason
lame.
I don't play Pummel Party is because I fucking hate the game. It is bootleg Mario Party at its worst.
It just takes too long for the payoff, in my opinion.
It is.
It's fun. It just takes forever.
It really is. It really does.
And then the games are always so. Like, it's fun, but it's like, rather be playing Mario Party.
Exactly.
With these boys instead.
Wait, man, I'm sure we can find a way to play like Mario Party 2 with an emulator.
Yeah, through Hamachi or
Yeah,
something.
like through exactly. I was thinking Hamachi, yeah. Or I think some like emulators, I know some Super Nintendo emulators
Get out of here, really?
give you the ability to do online
multiplayer.
through the emulator itself.
Madness.
So that'd be
That'd be
fun
cool.
though to
Yeah,
give that a shot.
that's something definitely worth looking into.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, and then who knows? Maybe I'll decide to upload a video onto YouTube. I still have my Halloween streams that I haven't, my Halloween videos that I haven't uploaded. That's neat. Ugh, that's neat. And same with the Extra Life videos. Haven't uploaded those either. Haven't even edited those. Those are just sitting on my hard drive.
We'll get to them.
But yeah, when I decide to do that, you can check out youtube.com/JimmyNoodlesGaming. And then to find out what I'm doing with my life, you can go to Twitter at JimmyNoodlesGG.
Hey.
Hey. All right, so that's definitely a podcast.
Yeah, I think that does it.
So thank you all for listening. We really appreciate it. Don't forget to check us out on all the social medias. YouTube, Facebook, iTunes, Pornhub,
Patreon.com.
Patreon.com. Yeah. The Alexa,
All of those places.
all the places, and at Twitter at what, Jeff?
LVL. Wait, what? On Twitter?
Yeah, on Twitter.
LVL.unlock.
Oh
No, now you see. Now I'm all thrown off because that's not usually how we. And I'm looking at something over here. What is our Twitter? Level unlocked on Twitter.
LVL Unlocked Pod. That's LVL Unlocked Pod.
I
There
thought
you go.
that
It
was
just
really-
rolls off the tongue.
It does. I just damn it.
Here, do you want to do? Do you want to
I've
do?
been waiting for that for months.
Hold on. Let's roll it back. Let's roll it back.
Okay.
Okay, and you can also find us on
Yeah,
Twitter
yeah,
at what,
yeah.
Jeff?
LVL Unlocked Pod. LVL Unlocked Pod.
Yeah, that wasn't bad. You forgot the that's LVL Unlock Pod.
That's LVL.
You know, it's fine.
Bad. Damn
All
it.
right, guys.
God.
So we'll see you next time for episode 95.
Oh, wow.
Wow,
Crazy.
wow, wee, wow.
Thanks for your
Have a
time.
good one.
Good night.